Alright, hey there boys and girls, welcome back. So we're going to go ahead and continue on our Romero Britto self-portraits today. Today we're going to add color and we are going to add pattern to really enhance the idea that this is a Romero Britto style portrait. So everything that you see here, we're going to add to our pieces. Hopefully they look a little something like this. Beautiful, bright and colorful, really neatly colored. So we're going to go ahead and jump to it right now. So here's our portrait from last week. Here's my portrait from last week. And as you see, it's still very, very plain. So I'm going to start adding some patterns first. And by now, you should know one of my biggest pet peeves is to make sure that you're drawing big. Now, a pattern is not something that you just scribble in the background. It's not scrabbling. It's not just a bunch of random designs. Patterns really all come together when you're doing one shape or one design over and over and over again. So for ours, I'm going to add pattern to my hair. I'm going to add pattern to my shirt. I'm going to also add a pattern to the background. So I'm going to start adding some pattern to my hair. If you look back on our examples from Romero Britto, he has some patterns in their hair all over the place, so zigzags, some circles. So I'm going to start with some zigzags. I'm going to make them nice and big and neat, and I am going to go around on this entire strand of hair all the way around. And again, I am taking my time. It's not scrabbling, it's not just random lines. It's a deliberate kind of zigzag line throughout the hair. It kind of looks like she has a braid right now, actually. So the next pattern I'm going to add on the right hand side is some stars, and I know stars are pretty popular in Romero's work as well, so I thought it'd be fun to add them. Again, they don't have to be perfect. They kind of look like they're dancing. They're having a good time, so make them as creative as you'd like. But I'm just adding a few stars on that side. On my shirt, I'm adding some lines, and I think I'm also going to add some, some circles in my hair as well. Make it a little bit creative. Some circles there, circles there. Again, the patterns are big. They're very bold. The bigger that you make them, the more interesting your piece of artwork will look. And if you're not sure what designs or patterns to add, think about things that you really enjoy. So I'm going to add some paint splatters in the back as well. And again, you can do whatever patterns you want, whatever speaks to you, but I'm just going to kind of have fun and be creative with it. Now let's move on to the coloring portion, and let's jump back to an example of Romero Britto's really quickly. Now, looking at his coloring, as you can tell, he has one side of his face is a peachy color, or maybe like a darker peach, even a little bit pink, and the other side is just completely white. Now, you don't have to do this color scheme. Obviously, if you have a darker skin tone, more of a brown, or if you have a lighter skin tone, maybe more of a bright, light peach, that's up to you. You don't have to do white on one side. You can do multicolor if you want to. I've seen ones where he has peach and then he has purple, or maybe brown and white. So again, it's completely up to you. For mine, I am going to go ahead and do a pink because I don't have peach, and I just thought it would be fun to do pink. So I'm going to do my left side pink and my right side white. And from here, you can pretty much just color how you'd like. Definitely use some bright colors. Make sure they're vibrant. Make sure they're neat. So again, not scrabbling. We're coloring in one direction, making sure that it looks neat, well put together. I'm adding as many different colors as I'd like to my portrait by still making it look like me. So I'm still giving her brown hair and brown eyes because those are really important parts to who I am. Maybe you do blue eyes and blonde hair, or blue eyes and brown hair. It's completely up to you. But I'm just going to let this play through and I'll show you my coloring process. And I can't wait to see your finished pieces as well.